You are not. As soon as I hear you, I'll let you know. How's everybody's day going? Bull market vibes? We made it. Yeah, call the devs, UML. Discord is broken. You love bull. Dude, I love bull markets too, man. I can't even sleep.
Hello.
Oh, I hear you now.
Finally, I just need to disconnect and reconnect again, I guess, every time. How you been, architecture? How's everyone?
Good. Been up since 4:30 a.m. I just couldn't sleep. You know, it wasn't exactly my choice. So a little tired. It's kind of been like that all week. What about you?
Yeah, well, I've been busy with work.
Can you hear me?
Work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All right. So far, so good. Let's try to activate this camera and see if that works. Over, under, if it works.
Programmed to work.
Let's see. Okay. Turn on the camera so everyone could. Why is it going down? Hatoki. I love that that meme. It's a little camera's a little tilted down, but all good. At least you guys can see me. There he is. What's up, NFT man? How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's doing good. Another wild week. Oh, Wolfie, we got you today, man. I saw you playing early this week. What was your favorite game that you were playing, Wolf? Come on. Here we go. All right, stay focused here. Oh, 1 a.m. Oh man, it's late.
Wow.
It's late. How is everyone else doing? We got Richer Than Rappers, Satoki, Meester, Math, Jasper. This one's getting cut off. Die Hard Man, Stone, Q Stack. We got Stonecold with both accounts. It would appear again. Payto. I just all shirt items have been sent out, just so everyone knows. He's in Australia. Dude, this is so frustrating. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do international shipping anymore. I didn't realize it was. Oh my God, dude! It was so expensive. It was $180 to send two shirts, guys. It's not really sustainable. And I'm just, oh my God, dude! Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Let me turn on continuous focus. How's your week, architecture? How's everything going?
It's going great. I was just saying, you know, I've hardly slept all week. My body won't even let me stay asleep. So
why? Just because of
the
the
bull
state
market.
of the market?
I think it's the market, yeah. And then, you know, it's hard to go to bed, and then you know, you just want to wake up and get back to your desk. At least that's how it's been for me.
Yeah. Can you share the design so we can print ourselves? Yeah, I feel that, man. It's like, especially with working on all this stuff, checking out V2, we got some cool updates to share. We're gonna share some staking previews, some of the new website previews. We have a couple screenshots where it's not, can't really show the testing that's taking place. There's still some small adjustments that need to be made to the UI and like the data that we're presenting to everyone. And I will give like a Gambling Man welcome, dude, Meester. Sven, yes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So I'll explain that when we share the screenshots. We'll go over the numbers. We're gonna rip some slots. But Sven, yes, that's fine, man. I'm happy to share. So like the people that are in other countries that, like, you know, want to do the merch, I'm happy to share the art files, A, and also B, because I feel like, as someone who has tried a million different t-shirts, I don't know if I shared this with you guys before. I think I have, but I helped a friend grow a merch company, like starting in, I think, 2012 or 2014. And basically I've gone through hundreds of different styles and brands and colors and models of shirts, and it's very easy to buy the wrong shirt and then it fits like shit and then you don't want to wear it. So the whole goal with all these shirts and merch is like, get the good shirt first. And then like whatever you have on it is really relevant to me. Like this shirt I've been wearing for like 4 years and it's the same brand, same model, same material. So yes, I can share that with you guys. So you guys can just order the shirts on Amazon or whatever. There's worldwide distribution of these shirts. They're very common. I just want to make sure you guys don't get like a Gildan boxy t-shirt that fits like dog shit and feels like you're wearing a big piece of sandpaper. And then you don't want to wear it. And like, we want you to wear it. We want people to see the brand. Let's talk about the casino. Yes, sir, Ricardo, you got it. First off, let's, I do want to, we'll do some spins here. Let's get rid of all this stuff here. And then I'm going to share my screen and then we'll start going over some stuff here. Whoa. That can't be right. All right. 1 second, guys. Got to take a quick trip. By the way, Meester, sun's out, guns out. You got it, Nibbler. Haven't been in the gym. You know who we haven't seen in a while is Izrod or Izar. Haven't seen him. I'm gone. Have a great AMA. I'll share. Sven, thank you. Thanks for joining, man. I will send. Enjoy dinner. Make sure you don't order a well done steak, and I will. We'll post some screenshots of the staking as soon as the AMA is done. Give me a second, guys. I'm just signing into the casino. And I know I said I was gonna last week. It's just been a long week. A lot of work getting done. A lot of meetings, but I am gonna start trying to do. I think NFD, you're streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as of now, and then I think Hitoki's also doing some streaming. And then, so if anyone's available, please obviously show support. Go on Kick, follow, subscribe. And then I'm also like, I just want to spin into one wanted dead man's hand. And I probably spun 10,000 times unwanted and I've never even got in. So I just want to start, spinning it like 3 times a week, doing a stream, do like an hour, 2 hour stream. And then we'll just spin wanted until we get into this bonus. But we're going to do some auto spins. We'll do 1,000 or do 500 auto spins. And then we'll go over some casino stats. I'm going to leave the sound on so we can.
Are you still up from yesterday? I believe you had a huge win as soon as I hopped off early.
Unfortunately, oh yeah, you were not around. So last stream we were streaming and we hit a 21,000x, I belive. And yeah, dude, it was insane. I think I sent you the video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to turn this sound off. It's super distracting. Okay, and then I'll stream. But yeah, so unfortunately, you're all gonna see my balance right now, and you'll know what happened. Sadly, please don't make any judgments, anyone. No judgment. No judgments. No judgments, please, guys. Don't judge me,
bro. Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It's all good, man. It's all good. I think, yeah, great. Yeah. I mean, a good chunk of that was from me. But it's all good. I got a little carried away and mental and like, dude, like the way that I kind of see it too is like, this is like some people like to play, Candy Crush or whatever games on their phone, but I like this is my Candy Crush. So I'd rather have like credits to keep playing as opposed to continuing to deposit. Like I'm going to play either way. So yeah, I kind of got carried away. I did, man. And then, if anyone else here has played Aviator, you know how that goes. Like I started out, I don't know if anyone saw me on the bet feed. I was doing like $20 spots, and then it was like 10 blues in a row, like a 1.1 or a 1.3, just like getting frustrated, getting annoyed. And then I started pumping up the bets. I think I gave like, I don't know, $2,000 to Aviator. It was quite bad. And then I was like, finally I got down. I was like, all right, I gotta give this up. I can't keep doing this. It's getting out of hand here. But let's, sorry guys, I gotta go. Let me see where all this information is. Actually, I think I got it on my phone. Actually, let's, can we drop stats for this week? Last Friday to this Friday? And we'll go over those.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Bro, you should have seen how I got carried. Yeah, Wolfie, I can relate, man. I can relate. Oh, we got a small win unwanted here. So week ending today, March 15th, as of last Friday, total volume 776,220. New players 78. That's up, I think, like 70% from last week. So that's great to see that growth. Total bets is higher, 84,123, and total revenue 46,237. Revenue's a bit lower, volume's a bit lower. Some of the whales that we haven't been quite as active in the past week. So that's kind of why that happened. The revenue numbers aren't from that. We didn't have any big, we had my hit last week, but that was all given back. So, but good stats nonetheless. I mean, I don't know if you guys have been monitoring any of the other casinos like Based or Soul Casino or Blockchain Bets and check their volume. I think we're over. We should be close to. I think we're close to like 20 million in total volume so far since day one. I'm gonna grab it actually right now. I'll tell you guys because I'm curious myself. Yeah, dude. So we're at 17.2 million in wagered amounts and since October 1st. And we all know that our first 2 months were like, it was 200K in volume. And then I think month 2, we were 400K in volume. And then month 3, I think we were like 1.1 or 1.2 million. So we're just gradually increasing the volumes there. Users continue to come up and sign up. I think the streamers are definitely helping quite a bit. We got Left Lane Poppy. We got DEDPRZ, who's from Brazil. We have our very own Hitoki and Non-Fungible, and soon to be me streaming. And then the Left Lane Poppy is not allowed to really post the link, so it's kind of difficult to track what he's actually doing. But if we look at the numbers and during the times that he's streaming, there's a nice uptick in signups during the time that he's streaming. Please bring back the chat up. Yeah, pump up the volume. Can we talk about the NFTs? Didn't see any comments about that. What exactly can he talk? Oh, can he talk about the NFTs? We are discussing that. We're trying to do that because that's kind of what I thought, and that was part of this whole idea with the casino NFTs and token. Like, if there's one thing that we can't market, then we should be able to market one of the others. Like, I understand that casinos are for some reason, people just get nervous or whatever, and they don't want to talk about them. But if that makes people nervous or you're not allowed to, there's no reason why we can't talk about a digital collectible like the DEDPRZ NFT collection or a token like USA. So we are talking to Impeto and trying to work out something that gets more exposure to the brand. I know, guys. We need Soul Degens. I agree. Solana is just going absolutely crazy. And I think being on another, so I'm curious what people drop if they saw, if we were going to move to another chain. I'm very curious of what the audience thinks. Like, what is your dream? What would be the other chain you would launch onto if you were in charge? I'm very curious. I have my ideas. I know architecture, and Yume has his idea. Soul, Bastion, yep. Solana or Arbitrum Maverick. Yep. Cardano, Ricardo, bro. Come on, dude. I might have to fucking boot you from the chat, dude. Oh my God, Cardano. Well, let me tell you. Boot him, Chris said.
Let's go to Pulse chain.
Pulse. Yeah. So big announcement, guys. We're moving to Hex. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Totally kidding. What's wrong with Cardano? I would say the infrastructure is not in place. The usability. Yeah, we're not going to Pulse chain. Total joke. Total joke.
That's what you guys think.
Amy's a support them
wink.
also. Yeah. No. Cardano to me is like. It's just, I don't know. It's not something, it's not very user friendly. I tried to use it. The wallets are not great. And it doesn't have the users. I think it's very clear-matic. Wolfie, I don't think, in my opinion, if you look on chain and the volume and stuff, like it would be, yeah. And then, right, QStack is absolutely right. Then you have to find, I don't even know what language Cardano is written in. So, but I don't know any Cardano developers. So then that adds like another level of complexity and all this other stuff that takes time, takes money, takes resources away from what we're trying to do. So it's definitely not going to be Cardano. Personally, I like Base. Base or Solana. It's like, for me personally, I think when I think about launching on an L2 or some sort of alternative chain to the scam chain of Ethereum with the scam gas fees that are just ridiculous. Like, we can't, like, I like to trade. I've traded ever since I got into crypto, and it's like, you can't even do it. You can't do it on ETH. It's just way too expensive. So we have to find an alternative. We will find an alternative. Right. I agree. NFT, like, ETH is, and that's where I think that's where it's fair to, oh dude, we just got into a dual bonus, but we're not even going to get our hopes up. We'll just wait. So QStack, let me get back to NFTs thing. So yes, I agree. It's like, the way that I kind of see Ethereum is like that's the main part of a collection. But it's not feasible realistically to like trade on there or have fun or degen or whatever. It's like between gas fees, and just like the network congestion, it's just absolutely insane. So we're like, I think that like the DEDPRZ NFT collection will live on Ethereum. Like, that's like the utility, the staking. That's oh dude, we just got 3 VSs and money bags. That might pay. Be a 20x. Come on, baby. Nope. That might be a decent one. I haven't got all 3 in the center before. No, not great. $800. That's no 21,000x, but so yes, Ethereum, crypto culture, and like where I kind of see Ethereum going is like, I think that will be like the institution chain. Like, that's where big money, it's secure, it's what everyone is, it's been around the longest. I think that's like, and then it'll be like high value NFTs. And I think that as crypto grows and the market expands, and like the overall market cap of all of crypto goes to multiple trillions of dollars, because I think I'm quite sure that's going to happen. Just Ethereum just becomes not usable for retail people. Like, we're already.
That's why I think it'll be Base. And just to be clear, I haven't done a single Base transaction in my life, so I'm not even biased.
Can you tell us why you're bullish on Base?
I think it's just like, well, one, I think Binance in general has kind of lost its market share, and Coinbase is the most retail friendly as well as institutional friendly, and it's just the easiest place to have an exchange account, and just, you don't even have to bridge. You can just withdraw Ethereum straight onto the Base chain, and you're not asking anybody to invest in a different coin. The fundamentals of Ethereum still remain so. And then it's just business as usual. So I think it's really, for me, I only say Base because the network token you're using is Ethereum. Right.
And what I like about Base, so I looked on DeFi Llama the other day. So clearly, ARB is the clear leader in terms of L2s. However, I do think there will be a very strong bull case for Base moving forward, just because of the fact that it does not have a token. I think that's a huge deal. You don't have all this, VC funding. It's just a chain that exists, and I'm pretty sure that Coinbase is like, absorbing the costs and what is that? What is it called when like the subsidizing the cost of the chain? I think that they're just subsidizing the cost of development and transactions. And I'm bullish on Base as well. And Stonecold said he bought a Base today. Yeah, fast and cheap. It's EVM. So I don't want to commit to any chain, but I would say in terms of like right now, what we're thinking is there's three options. There's Solana, there's Base, there's Arbitrum, and like we're gonna get these next big like the product shipped, like staking V2 of the casino 1000x. I have an update to share about that today too. Bitcoin Brenda's a Solana fan, and I personally am a Solana fan. I've said on stream many times, like Architecture and I were trading when Solana went down to $7, and I was like, dude, whatever, like take everything you have, and like this is a generational buying opportunity for Solana. And Solana's fast, it's cheap, and it's just like a whole new ecosystem that's not Ethereum based, and I think it allows us to market to a different user base. Pulls their finger on mainnet. Yeah,
I'm glad
absolutely.
I did not follow your financial advice.
Which one?
I'm just glad I, unfortunately didn't buy Solana at all-time lows.
Yeah, I know, dude.
My mistake.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we knew it was going to happen. People were scared. They're like, "Oh, FTX," and then they collapsed, and then they had all this. They had hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Solana in their wallets that people thought they were going to come out and dump, and it just never happened. If anything, it was a catalyst to send it even higher. So, if you bought Solana at $7, you're up, 10, 20, 25x right now, which is great. I'm not fading Ferrum mainnet, guys. I'm not. I've been around. I've witnessed Ferrum. Oh, we got into another bonus. I've witnessed Ferrum. I've been involved like in their community probably since 2019, early 2019, I believe. They just launched their multi-swap, which is really cool. You can now buy USA on those chains. We're gonna share the post today in Telegram. And yeah, so I think it's BSC, Matic, and one other chain where you can buy USA from that chain. But I didn't have the time to really go in and research it all. But my guess and my thought is that you're still like, at the end of the day, you're interacting with an Ethereum-based contract, which is a Uniswap V2 LP contract. So if you're doing that, you can't really avoid the gas fees, I don't think. But I have to look into it. But it's really, we had a full line of wilds, and we got $80. That's terrible. So I was buying every DP. Yeah, I mean, no, Nibbler. We weren't even. So Sol was $15 when we first launched. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. I'm gonna have to.
What am I thinking that it was? Yeah, it had to have been around, or maybe 20.
Yeah. No, Sol, ETH, Sol USD. So we launched the NFT collection on October 31st, which was Halloween. That's why I remember it. October. Yeah. So you're thinking the previous year. Sol was already $40 at that time. But yeah, it's just been making moves. I just, as Ethereum becomes more expensive and like these L2s keep popping up, and I don't think anyone can make a statement that there's a clear winner for an L2. And there's more L2s popping up. Like you have companies like Mode, and there's literally tons of them. I hear new ones all the time. Metis, yep, I've heard of Metis. That was a fairly large one, I think. Yeah. So all that talk is because after we ship staking and the new website's live and V2 is live, okay, that's done. Then our main focus is we're going to, find a solution to this, whether we're on Solana, whether we're on ARB, whether we're on Base, whether we're on a mixture or a combination of some. But we are going to find a solution because ultimately I want to trade. I'm sure other people want to trade, but we can't. It just makes it impossible, and it's no fun. Everyone wants to see activity, and is there somewhere with the contract address and stuff for buying USA on other chains? Well, there's not USA on other chains yet. That doesn't currently exist. So, but I would assume that with if you're referring to a multi-swap with Ferrum, that it's just the same Ethereum contract because it's the same contract on every chain, on every EVM. So it's the same. But like I said, I'm not sure. Oh, I thought I heard Matic or Ferrum, but I am drunk maybe. Okay. Are you actually drunk? It's a little early. It's 12 o'clock. Hopefully it's not. Richer Than Rappers, are you drunk? Did you get your shirt yet, Richard? Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, let me go over this other stuff here. This Discord. You're driving. Oh, well then hopefully you're definitely not drinking. That would be bad. So I said driving. So yep. All in pool going to be juicy for next round, or let's just throw taxes into our bankroll. So what we were kind of thinking, and I think everyone would kind of agree, is like we're in need of some marketing. So I think we're going to use a portion of the taxes. Nothing has been finalized, but we are organizing a solid marketing push right now. But we don't want to, and that's kind of why we have not, used up a bunch of resources to market the product that we currently have. Like the website is not just the whole brand as a whole is not to where I want it to be, or I would want to see it as an end user. It just feels that there's some design elements that are inconsistent across the website, staking, the casino. And I'm very picky about all that stuff. So I don't want to market and waste resources on something that's not to where it should be and where I want it to be. So once we have staking, new casino, new website, all that stuff, then we're going to start allocating some serious resources to marketing and getting more KOLs and influencers involved. First impression, right, Peto? You get one first impression. So if we get, let's say we spend $25,000 in marketing, we get a bunch of people to come to the site. They're like, oh, this is okay, but they're not blown away, and they're like, I'm confused, or whatever the case may be, and we lose them. And I don't want that to happen. So I'd rather have no one know about us right now, and then once we're ready, then we start deploying money into marketing, and then they come to the website. Oh, this is cool. This makes sense. They see the casino. Totally redesigned, new sports book, 1000x soon. And then they're like, wow. And this is whatever, like market cap, like it just seems like a no brainer, just by comparing us to the competitors. Joe Caris, buyback and burn starts in the near future. I would say we have no date yet, because the first thing, like we've been saying this whole time, is like it doesn't make sense to buy back and burn when we need bankroll. Like that won't happen until the bankroll is fat and juicy. 999, that's my number. Dead Levs. We haven't even got to that part, and we actually haven't even been doing that lately. But we need to build the bankroll first. The bankroll is our number one concern. The bankroll health. Like we need to have it at least $1 million, because if we're spending, if our bankroll is 600K and we're spending $50,000 to do a buyback and burn, all we're basically doing is giving people exit liquidity, and we're just setting $50,000 on fire. So like we shouldn't be doing that when the bankroll needs to be pumped up. Where's the bankroll right now? Sorry, choppy video. No, you're good, Lebs. Bankroll right now. Give me a second. It's been fluctuating quite a bit, but it's volatile because of crypto. I mean, last week we were, when everything was going crazy, I think we're at like $730,000, and now it's at we're right around 650. So still good, solid. And so there's 110K that's worth of USA in there. So that means we have about 540,000 in other currencies that are non-USA. And the goal is to get that number without USA to 1 million, because like we can't like it's the USA, because we could deposit a bunch of USA and then we're like, oh, we're at 1 million, done. Like, but that's, as we know, that's not how it works, or is that really safe? That's just like building up the bankroll on a house of cards, essentially. Like, can't wait till vesting is over. 10 more weeks. 10 more weeks. I'm right there with you, buddy. I also cannot wait. And I can't wait for V2. For V2. I just want to read you guys. So it did get a update about, let me just proofread this real quick and make sure that that there's nothing like crazy that I can't share. Okay. Okay, so for now, everything is going according to plan. Task completed this week. Backend price sources. We have 2 price sources, a WebSocket server, front end price chart, which gets price from the WebSocket, front end bets opened, liquidation price on the chart, front end connect and trading view, candlestick library. So it'll look very similar to trading view. That's the whole idea, and that's the goal. The trading view task was additionally added to our plan. By the end of the day, we shared an example of the best possible implementation of the tooltip. So if you go on to Rollbit, there's no tools. Like, you can't use the tools. You can't use the line tool. You can't use the percentage tool. You can't use any tools. You can, and I'm sure that they do that intentionally. I'm not sure if it's best to have the tools on the 1000X or not. Let's see. So next week, historical price chart. So to get all the price history of the top tokens, bets on chart, bets opened, bets on the chart, linear and candlestick, bet details by clicking on the chart. And then that's basically the update that I just got. What about, so Maverick? Okay, a couple questions I'll address here. So Maverick, what about being able to buy USA with a debit card? So I've been in contact with Ramp Analysis on basically a weekly basis. They've just rebranded to, I think it's called onebuy.io. So I tried it again. I tried it twice with 2 different on-ramps, and for some reason it still wasn't working. So they're looking into it right now. We're supposed to have a call at the beginning of next week and see if there's any updates on that. But currently I mean, you can buy it with a credit card right now, right? But that's not the big point with the partnership with Ramp Analysis. Is we need to be able to make it so that any user can buy USA without a wallet. Like, that's the tricky part, because there's tons of services out there where you can buy crypto with a credit card, but you have to have a wallet for the crypto to, go to get sent to. So the issue is the in widget wallet. Like, that's kind of been the big tech upgrade with Ramp Analysis. So we are working on it. I'm hoping that will be shortly after we launch, the new site and all that stuff. But that's out of my hands, really, and we're just working closely with them to make sure we can do whatever we can do to get it done. Will there be some special features in V2, like things that other casinos do not have? I mean, there's going to be like a user journey. I'm not sure if the other casinos have that. And also, I don't really like. We're trying to gamify it, basically. So you like have these tasks to do, play this game, earn this, like things like that. Things that other casinos do not have. I don't know what other like I don't know all the features of all the other casinos, so I can't really. I don't know. I don't. To be honest, I don't know. But if there's features that we like or we want to add, that's what I want to do. We'll make this like our dream casino. It better be safe. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and especially with 1000X. Oh, we got into a duel. Let's go. Especially with 1000X, because that's like pretty serious stuff. If you have an error in price feed data or liquidation prices or something, it's just like when you have 1000X leverage, things need to be working properly. Sportsbooks looks great, man. BetB, it makes such a sick product. When I was in Ice London, we spent a lot of time at their booth going over all their new backend updates with AI integrated. So, different users from different geos that have a history of liking certain sports will then be displayed. Like everyone's display will be customized to whatever their location is. But yeah, BetB's top dog for sportsbook in my opinion. I'm actually really excited because they have really cool simulated esports. So there's like simulated F1, simulated FIFA, simulated Madden games, like where you can just pick your own matchups and then it'll give you like lines to gamble on. $20 win. That's dog shit. Check my rakeback. Yeah, not bad. Rakeback. Do we have profit numbers? Yep, we can go over that, Maverick. We're gonna go over that. We have the numbers. V2 Sportsbook 1,000 win DEDPRZ poker team. I mean, who is what is the poker team? I would love to play on the DEDPRZ poker team. I mean, to be honest, I don't know that we're going to integrate poker onto V2. I think the user experience that we currently have is kind of subpar, in my opinion, and the software that we're using is not that, like, as a poker player and as someone who spent lots and lots and lots of hours online playing poker, it's kind of frustrating, and I'm just not crazy about it. So if we're looking into alternative solutions. I met a couple of companies in London, and we have conversations going with them. All right, cool. We got into another bonus. But ultimately, there's no like new updates or anything on that yet. EAFC now. What is that, Bastian? Is that like the EAFC? EAFC. Not. Oh, it's not FIFA anymore. Oh, I did not know that. When did that change? Recently? FIFA was like, dude, it was so corrupt. I watched that Netflix documentary. Yeah, it was crazy. Just everyone getting bribed and paid off. And like this season, EAFC. What does EAFC stand for? No, Bitcoin Brenda, absolutely not. Because they're not giving us it's not like we're buying their data. Just the soccer game by EA. Like EA Sports, like the video game maker EA. Oh, just just not FIFA anymore. I see. Just the soccer game. Okay, I thought you were saying like FIFA had changed their name. Okay, misunderstood. Still kind of funny though that they're like, yeah, we're not calling this FIFA anymore. Soccer, football. He means football. Like that, and then changed it. Yeah. For all of us people using the freedom units. But Bitcoin Brenda, do these projects offer insurance? Absolutely not, because basically we're just getting public information like price feed data, and like I think we're using the most stable price feed data, which is Binance Spot and Coinbase Spot. Like if you use like perpetuals or futures for price feed data, there can be some real fuckery that happens. Like you'll see some crazy scam wicks on Bybit. So we're trying to use the most stable price feed data, and then freedom units. That's that's what we call them, freedom units. So that's why we're trying to use like the most stable price feed data. So Coinbase has really stable spot data, and of course, people can manipulate price on Coinbase, but it's going to take you hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin to manipulate the price, and it's a regulated exchange. So price feed data should be good, and it's not like we're depending on one. We're taking an aggregation of both to get like a solid feed. Yeah, freedom units. Okay. Let's I'll tell you 241. Okay. Let's do we can post. So we don't have December. I didn't get December, but I did get January and February. December was, I think I'll get them for you next week, Maverick. But I think it was basically like a wash. But let's post. Yeah, January. So January we had a total of $83,473 in GGR fees and operating expenses. That's minimum monthly cost. And then all the fees that we paid to commission to the game providers. And then $7,989. That goes to the bonus cost. So the definition of a bonus cost is any, sign up deposit bonus, any credits to any streamers accounts when someone levels up inside of the casino. That's where the bonus costs come from. So I think I explained last week why that's important that needs to be deducted, because it's money that never really came in. So when you level up and let's say you get $1,000 Bitcoin bonus for leveling up, it's not like someone's sending in $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So that needs to be deducted. And then February we had a little bit lower revenue, so obviously the fees were slightly lower. However, the bonus costs went up a bit because we had a couple people level up, and one of them was a larger stakes player, and I think he got like $5,000 for leveling up. And then we've also had a lot more streamers. Hatoki's been going, Non-Fungible just started. Left Lane Poppy's been going more often, and DEDPRZ. So all those people like that all has to be deducted from the overall revenue number. But nonetheless, all that extra money on top of that is just sitting in the bankroll. And it's great to see the bankroll grow as much as it has in the last 5 months. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. Let me see. What else do we got to go over here? Wait, there's a level. Yeah, I'm still a rookie. Didn't know it. Yeah, I mean, non-fungible, you won't really see like any like big level up the bonuses until you get to, I think it's like, I don't even know what the rank is called. But like you have to get to like 10 million wagered, which is a lot. 10 million wagered, you get $5,000 instant rake back in Bitcoin. So start depositing, start ripping those slots, my friend. $10 million in wagered amount is not a small amount. Let's do, we're 243. Okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns before? Oh, we got 2 VSs. Before we're going to drop a screenshot of the new website and staking. Wait, there's a lot of like our status. How can we see our wagered amount thus far? Is that a stat? Let me double check. Non-fungible. So, yeah, that's something that is definitely $127. Okay. That, like, for me, I'm clicking on dealer. Like, I just leveled up to dealer, this past week, and now I'm at 2.65%. So I think the answer is I don't think there's an easy way to calculate it. But it will be on V2. It'll show you like how much you need to level up to the next rank, what that rank is, what you get for that rank, and all that stuff. Yeah, let's get you out of rookie before there's anything to worry about. Any date. So we still don't have a hard date yet. It will be this month. We're doing more testing. So we'll get into that now. Let's drop we'll drop a quick screenshot of the new website first, and then we'll do staking, and we'll kind of go over it, and I'll begin explaining it and the idea behind it. You may, sir.
Yep, I'm there. Already
Okay,
dropped.
you're there. Okay. Why don't I see it? Okay. So this is just a screenshot of the new landing page. Currently, the website that we have now is just info.deadprz.com. The way everything will work in the future is everything. We don't want all these subdomains like info.deadprz.com, stake.deadprz.com, because then that removes domain authority to deadprz.com. And 1 second, sorry. Wait, what just happened? Okay, all right, I'm back. So before it was just like very basic. That was the idea. We did the best we could do with the resources that we had at the time. Now it's kind of time to like redefine the brand, put everything together, make it consistent throughout in terms of buttons, font styles, colors, themes, all of that stuff. So this is just like a basic landing page. There's more to this page. You can scroll down, but it goes through like and what we have now is like it's the message that we want to send like the end user, like right to the point. These big words like crypto, NFTs, casino, NFTs, crypto, and DeFi. Like that's what you need to know as soon as you come to the page. A quick explanation here at DEDPRZ. We want to do things differently than other casinos and crypto projects. We've designed a system that works, sharing our success with the community as we grow, enough to get the attention of whoever comes to the page. Okay, play now, go to the casino, staking docs, and then you can scroll down the page. And it's very fun. It's simple. And I really like it. I think it's a lot better version of the site. And it's cool. Let me share another quick screenshot. I just got to grab it real quick because like it's really fun. It's just fun. It's fun and it's cool looking. Okay, so let me zoom in a bit here. So basically, my idea with this is like you don't have to, like a lot of crypto sites and a lot of just websites in general just overcomplicate things, and there's all this crazy stuff going on. It's very busy. It confuses people. I just wanted this to be simple, yet inform the end user like what we're doing, what this is, and have some fun with it, right? Like the art, that's like obviously my favorite part of doing all this. So this is like the next part after the screenshot that you may just posted. Like, so what we do, hopefully this works. Okay. So what we do, you can win crypto at our online casino. You can stake your USA to earn Ethereum, and you can buy and stake DEDPRZ NFTs to earn rewards. And then I'll give you another, so then this is, I'll give you guys some more here, so you guys can know. Like we have been working hard behind the scenes. And my apologies for not kind of sharing this stuff sooner than later. I like to, kind of blow people away and not share little bits and pieces. Rather, like do it all, finish it, and be like, this is the new DEDPRZ. Let me see here, screenshots. And I would say like a good chunk of the time is spent on design and like going back to the drawing board. We like this element, we don't like that. Like, let's try doing this. Like, I think there's 45 different versions of the pictures that I'm showing you guys, like on a Figma, and it's just 45 different lines of an entire website built out. And architecture will back me up. Like, I'm just so picky, man. I'm very picky. So this is like the next part, where I give a brief description about USA, the link to USA on Uniswap right to the pool. As we get more, as we're on more chains and there's more liquidity pools elsewhere, we'll add all these details. Once Buy USA live with the, ramp analysis, that'll be on here. Yep. Till Valhalla, man. And then like we did a bunch of different versions of this. Some of them much more complex, some of them more simple. This is one of the more simple ones that I just really liked. I really liked the colors. I really liked the backgrounds that were used. Because like a lot of the crypto sites are just like all these crazy images and like geometric shapes and like crazy colors, and like you scroll down and like there's this weird like stuff happening, and I was like, I'm just tired of all that and just wanted something much more simple. So that's what we did. And ultimately I wanted the end user, myself, for this to feel like a bank. Like, and you guys will kind of see that when we share the screenshots. So this is another screenshot, our NFTs, and then we just have like the collage, the tiles in the background blurred out. You got this cool little like image of George Washington with dollar bill skin, just like chilling out, like unshaven. Like, to me, if I saw this, I'd be like, okay, like this brand or this website has captured my attention. Now I want to know more. Like I want to see everything else. And then there's a basic bottom page. We have links to DEX tools, CoinMarketCap, DEX Screener, CoinGecko, all those kinds of things. A quick little email sign up, so we can gather some email addresses. And then let's before you post the staking, let me see something really quickly. Can I? Yeah, for sure. Stonecold, yes, please, if you want to. I know there's people that are waiting to see some of this stuff. So, yeah, you may. Let's drop the teaser of the get their candy asses in here. Yeah, agreed. Am I doing this right, Stonecold? You just need the chair, dude. You need the chair gif. Okay, so here's just the basic dashboard of what staking will look like. And we're going to go over it real quick. So you're going to come here. It's super simple. We want you to see all of the information, all of the relevant information. I want you guys to, holy Chad. Yeah. So really just want it to be simple. Have your assets that you see, and because I know what I used to feel like when I would go and degen and the ohm forks and the DAO, all these weird Ponzi's that I invested in crypto. And it just always brought me back to their website to just connect one time and see all the value of all my assets, each different asset, how much each one is worth, and a cumulative value of all that. So that's what we've done here. My assets took a lot of inspiration from other staking protocols, but also with other staking protocols, what I noticed is that it's very, very complex, and it's just too much information. And I want this to be as simplified and as easy to read, easy to understand as possible. So total, it's this is just a Figma file screenshot. Pato would be sick. I don't know how you do that per se. Would love to do that down the road. I think it would be really cool to have the ability to have the user, you can, pick from, or just pick your staked NFT, or have somewhere where you can make it feel like once you connect, then it populates with whatever NFT that you have chosen to go there. I think that's a great idea. And I will figure out what's involved in doing so. And then it gives you a much more personalized feeling. I think it's a great idea. And I honestly didn't think of that. But that will add more complexity, more time. So we will get this first product shipped, and then we can kind of look at the first priority is alternative chain, and then we can look at cool things like this. So I see some comments in the chat. Maturity. So that's this is just it's not going to be a 60-day maturity. There's going to that's just in the Figma file that needs to be edited still. There's not going to be a 60-day maturity. It's going to be 30 days. You need to stake 30 days and then you're active. And then I can explain. So my assets, that's once you're connected, that's just you personally, what you have in your wallet. So this wallet has $3,420,690 for 2069, obviously. This user has 312,523 USA staked. They have a total of 46 NFTs staked, and they have a total of 58 LP tokens staked. So that's something that we have not discussed yet, and we aren't really going to get into it on this stream. But yes, there will be LP staking very, very soon, and that's part of the big update and the big push. We need to incentivize liquidity providers, and we will incentivize them because ultimately, the deeper the liquidity, more people will trade, more whales will be involved. It's tough out there, even right now with $500,000 in liquidity. If you want to buy 1 ETH, it pushes the price up, a fair bit. So it's kind of tough. So we want to really incentivize liquidity providers to pair USA with wrapped ETH and begin providing liquidity to deepen that liquidity pool. Staking pools. Total value locked, that will be the total value locked across the entire platform. So any money that is staked in Stake USA, the LP tokens will have a value, and the NFTs and the USA that's staked with the NFTs, the cumulative value of all those things will be the total value locked in like the ecosystem. And that would be like TVL, like in the DeFi days. Total number of staked USA across the stake USA pool. How many NFTs do we have staked total in the ecosystem? How many LP tokens are staked, and how many rewards we have issued as a protocol? I think that number's a little low right now. I think we probably issued maybe a little bit more than 53,000, but anyways, just all good numbers, easy to read, right in your face, right when you come to the website. So anyone, even if you're not involved in the company or the project, you can come here and see, okay, well, these guys have actually paid this much money out so far in rewards. So just simple things like that. And then we go down. So we have these three sections here for staking right now. We have Stake USA only, which will, replace the all-in pool. These are all totally new contracts that we have developed. This will be a much more streamlined process. You will be able to just stake your USA and just leave it in there and just come back and claim your rewards. Same thing with all these. You stake it, set it and forget it. I know, where's Snorrel? He's going to be pissed that I haven't sent him the screenshots yet, but I'll send them to him right when we're done. I see the. Is there any questions? Okay, good. Thank you, Bastian, and tell him Nick apologizes for not sending it to him sooner. To DC out of a position without paying. I mean, that's also a great point, Maverick. So if anyone doesn't know what Maverick just said, staking LP is a great way to DCA out of a position without paying the tax fee. So what he means is that when you go to add liquidity, you pair equal parts USD value of Ethereum and USA. So as the price of USA is going to go up, people are depositing Ethereum into the pool. So your Ethereum position is going up, your USA position is going down, and you're just liquidity providing. You're not actually selling, so you're not being taxed on it. So you're actually absolutely right. Miss Noro, with the USA staking, will you be able to stake at any point during the night? Right. So great question, Maverick. So you'll be able to. So there will be these current contract status, and this is kind of information that we're still working out. Because right now active and open seem very similar to me, and I want it to be more clear to understand as an end user. But basically, how it will work is there is a certain epoch every month where there will be about 3 days to enter the pool and be active. Now, if you deposit within that window, you are staked and you are earning for that next period. Let's say the pool closes on day 4, you can still stake your assets. However, you will not be considered active until the next period. So if you're not staked during the active period, during that window, you will not receive the following month. So if you're late or whatever reason, and also you will not be able to unstake, or you will not be able to withdraw unless it is during an active period. And that's just what we had to do to make sure all the logic and the distributions of everything. Because once you have people coming in and coming out at random times, it makes everything way more complex, way more complicated. So pretty simple system. So once you click on those, it will then pop up. Let me see if I have another. Let me see if I can share this. Where's the claim? Okay. Stake USA reward. So I locked. Here USA balance, USA price, total value. Link to. Okay. Yeah, I can send this. Just as an example. He's asking no tiers. What kind of tiers? What kind of tiers, Bastian? Can you ask him what he means? I'm not sure what kind of tiers for staking he's referring to. But we're just getting started. Like, we're just getting started. There will be more staking. There will be more things. There will be tears of joy. Tears of joy. Oh, that's hilarious. Like, we're literally just getting started. Okay, so now you assume, let's say you're on the staking page, staking is live. You want to stake your USA LP or your USA to earn ETH. So you click on stake now, and this is what you see. You will get this pop up, very simple, stake USA. Stake USA to earn wrapped ETH rewards. Enter the amount of USA you want to stake, and then we give a quick summary. You are staking USA. The rewards are in wrapped ETH. The maturity is 30 days, so 30 days after after you stake during an active period. Total value locked inside of this individual pool. So total value of USA that's locked in the stake USA pool. Your USA balance 69,420, of course. Price of USA is 420. Total value, that's probably gonna leave because that just doesn't really make sense. And then a contract address to the staking contract, so everyone can see everything that's going on, verify the contracts. Deposit, withdraw, and then a couple of quick notes, because my idea, this entire project, is to like put myself in a new, like someone that's very new to crypto and that doesn't understand. So someone's going to come here, and if we don't have these notes or these question marks, they're going to go to deposit, they're going to confirm, and they're going to say, where's my stake? Why is it not staked? And then that just, more questions in Telegram or more explanations that people need to make. So it's very clear. USA token approval is required to before deposit and withdrawal. So every time you do a deposit, you need to approve the spend or approve the deposit of USA before you can actually stake. So deposit, approve USA, then and then you can deposit, and it'll go into the contract. And then on the right side, you see all your rewards, how much Ethereum. That's also obviously not 69,420 rewards claimed. And we've been building it out and testing it, and I'm still, and that's kind of why there's been delays, is just because I'm still it's not perfect yet. But it will be. We're well on the way. 5 pages of notes so far. The claim will continue to accrue until you withdraw. Exactly, Maverick. So let's say you stake 100,000 USA for the next 6 months. You just come back one time and you just claim all the ETH that you have earned. Very simple. Like the ETH is assigned to your wallet inside the contract if you based on how long you've been staking and what the size of your stake is. I never really thought about how if people would like it. I just kind of built what I would want to see, and then I was like thinking the other day, I'm like, oh man, I hope other people like this. But it's great. I'm very happy to see that people like the simplicity of it. I mean, it's just, I think we're just in a time where everyone just tries to put too much stuff on a website, and it's just like, it's just overwhelming. Like I just want the data. Like I want to come here. I want to see how many NFTs are staked. I want to see what the total value is locked. I want to see what I'm earning, and that's it. Like I don't need all this other bullshit. Thank you, NFT. Appreciate it. This is amazing. 1, stake NFT for reward to buy more USA. Use half of rewards to buy USA. LP this amount. Dude, I mean, like that's the loop, right? That's the loop. That is the loop. I mean, that's most likely that's what I'm going to do. And I think obviously nothing I ever say is financial advice. This is also not financial advice. However, what Maverick is saying is like, in my opinion, what he's saying is like, doing that is making a bet that the casino will survive and will succeed. And if your bet is right, I think that's like it's SGGs, man. Like for real, infinite money glitch. Yeah. Like, and it's all backed by a casino. Like, I don't think it gets. I mean, I'm sure everyone's like kind of frustrated watching all these meme coins go crazy and all that stuff. And like, I assure you, it's all temporary. Like that stuff, that attention is only on memes for so long until there needs to be more more to a product. And like, all these Solana tokens and things are just like, it's quick, short attention. That's it. This is real. This is real stuff. And this has like sustainability and longevity. I mean, yeah, in theory, well, I mean, not always, as we've seen in some of these weekly updates. Sometimes we do lose, but that's okay. In the long run, in the lifetime, we'll average around 3 to 5% of total volume inside the casino, and that's the goal. Just keep getting new users, keep getting volume, keep growing, expanding, making updates, and making a better product. Losing USA, yeah, infinite amount money glitch. Betting the casino was the safest bet I made in a while. Yeah, I mean, dude, I feel the same way. I feel the same exact way. We do have. So, is there any questions about staking or the new website or how everything will work? Any questions at all? See Meester type in NFT. Phew, did I miss something? Kids in bed. Rip. Yes, Mad Wolf or Wolfie. Yes, so that will happen a bit later. But the rewards will remain. Like if there's rewards being issued, those will be reserved for a seed round. However, we did want to, like, it just added more complexity, and since it's such a small number of NFTs, and also it's a much simpler or much more simple staking process because there's not a bunch of extra stuff going on. And I think I'm giving too much away just by saying that, but there's a little surprise for staking as well. But seed staking will happen shortly after. My guess is 3 to 4 weeks after like this, all this stuff is live. We have two. Well, now you reminded me. We have two priorities: alternative chain and getting NFT staking live for seed round guys. Yes, of course, eBay. I'm gonna let you speak. Yeah, Maverick. So that's kind of what we're thinking. So, like, as we know, Ferrum was hosting our all-in pool before, and we don't want to end in the middle of the month. So when all this stuff will go live all at once. So we'll have the new site and the staking, all that stuff will be pushed live at once. I'm really hoping that it coincides with V2, but that's kind of out of our direct control. But we're still getting every other day updates, and everything's still on track for sometime this month. There's been a couple of small updates inside the existing casino. I saw we had a logo change and some other things added or changed. But that's the goal, hopefully. But by the end of this month, which we got 15 days left, it's 2 weeks, not too much time away. But that's when Maverick. That's when those things will come out. Can you stake USA indefinitely, or you have to catch the window Nope. So you would just deposit one time. Just deposit one time, and assuming your deposit during that active period where the contracts are open, you will be included in the next round, and then you just leave it there, and then you just come back and claim. That's it. Claim your wrap teeth, and that's all. And then but you can deposit at any time you want. It's just a matter of, will you be in that window? And if the answer is no, and you're outside of that window, then you will be included in the next round. I can't comment on any pumps, of course, but I'm feeling giga bullish. Yeah. Like all this stuff we've been working on for a very long time, and it'll feel really good. I know all of us on the team have been waiting for this day since we launched, really. Even for me, since we had the first version of the website, I was already waiting to do a redesign and a rebrand and things like that. May 30th. Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't even. I think May 30th is like. I think there's some sort of equilibrium when enough supply from the pre-sale has come onto the market, and I think we're kind of getting there. I mean, we've been ranging, from like 37 cents to 60 cents for the past like 3 weeks. Nice accumulation, consolidation, very wide consolidation zone, but holding that range quite well. But a lot of things, a lot of good things happening. We have some info that Yume is going to share about the Discord. We're rebranding the Discord to change some roles and kind of redesign it to be more themed with the brand. So Yume, why don't you take over? I'm gonna stop sharing, by the way.
Hey everyone. So I think that was a lot of alpha
Yeah,
for today.
yeah. The
Damn.
people deserve it. The
That's,
people deserve it. Everyone's been patiently waiting.
yep.
Everyone's been waiting.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree to it. I mean, yeah, everyone needs to hear what's working behind the scenes. So, yep.
Right, right.
Okay. So like Nick was talking about how we are looking to rebrand ourselves and and give us a unique brand identity moving forward. So in accordance to that vision, we have Hitoki and the team has basically rebranded the Discord a bit. So right now, what you can see is that the dead press holders has been named as presidents, PRZ dents. Then the whale holders are supreme presidents, and when you look at the streamers, they are now publicists, and the giveaways are now rewards. So this is staying to the theme of how we are built around USA and dead presidents and George Washington. So I hope everyone likes the change. Do comment on how do you like it, the change, if you have any suggestions around it, and yeah, any other feedback.
One other
And
thing. Oh, go ahead. Keep going if
yeah,
you're not done.
no, that was it for the Discord. The next was another topic. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about what we're going to name this thing. I think we ran into some issues where we think that people were just reacting with the post on Telegram
Yeah.
and maybe picked the wrong thing. So we're going to kind of come up with a different way for people to vote. We want the whole community to vote on it on the names that we did give for an option. And we will begin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Because
so
what did
the
we?
thing with the
No, go ahead.
so
Go ahead. Jimmy.
so for the Dead Press weekly image, so we have the competition, and as Nick was saying that uh, George casting couch.
Yeah. Whose was that? That
Yeah.
was hilarious. George's casting couch. Yeah, dude. I read that one. I was dying laughing. I went through a good bit of the names, and there's a lot of good names in there. No. I mean,
Yeah.
I like it, Levs, but I was just like I just want it to be more like fun and more personal kind of to like the brand, kind of like what we're doing. Yeah. Were you saying something or no?
Yeah. No, so I was just saying that. So basically, then we picked up the five names which we thought would represent how we want to move forward, and coincidentally, everyone is voting for the first. So we think that it it is possible that everyone is just voting, just clicking the first reaction that is
Mm.
coming on their announcements, and that is why Ask the Press is shooting for the top spot. Also, another thing we realized over like 1 to 2 days, like after we sent out the announcement, is that Ask the Press is somewhat not exactly how we want our community to be, right? Ask the Press is like the community is asking the president, that is big.
I'm not
However,
the president.
our
I'm me.
community is full
I'm
of,
just a. uh,
but
God,
our community is the president, right? Small
we
Fungible
all
is a
are.
president. Nibbler is a
Right,
president.
right.
Meester is a president. Architecture is a president. Mad Wolf, Levs,
We all
all
are.
of us are presidents. Yeah. So yeah. So as the press would not be not be the exact name we think will represent our community. So, as Nick was saying, we have some options. First is that we can, go with the second best name, second most voted name, that is slots and whatnots. Or we can think over it and, organize a new voting, wherein people can, vote again. But I'm assuming that it might lead to the same results as in the first. The first name is getting, re-elected.
But I think when you're for me, it's like when I'm on Telegram, it's very easy to go by an announcement and just double tap it, and then it's reacting with the heart emoji. So I think maybe what we do next week is we have like the top three, or we have the same menu or options to choose from. We'll post an announcement in Discord beginning of next week, and we'll give 3 different emojis to react with, or however many choices there are, to react with that emoji. And I think it's you can't double click react in Discord, and we just won't make the reactions like a heart or anything. They will be, every option will be a unique emoji to react with. That way, it's very easy to understand which one you're actually voting for. Or we could do a Twitter poll. That's also true. But agreed. We also want this to be like, ultimately we want like the people who are showing up to have the say. Like, the public is the public. Like, we want you guys to pick, not a bunch of bots or random people. And I
So,
think
Nick, I understand the Telegram announcement. So, what we can maybe do is you are saying that have the announcement on Discord only.
what's that?
So,
I know, dude.
so yes,
Wolfie, put George's casting couch, and then people might join and get the wrong impression. Man, we're trying to do something weird.
yeah, that name will definitely take the top spot. That's why we are not putting it, although we
Theodore the
want to seriously.
doggy style casting couch. Oh my god, you guys are hilarious. You guys are also a big industry. Yeah, probably the second largest industry behind gambling, to be honest. All right, Maverick, thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you. So is that all you, mate?
So yeah, so I guess we just discuss internally and then we let
Okay.
everyone
Yeah.
know on how we want to go ahead with it.
Yep. Agreed. Mister, were you recording or no?
Itoki is definitely
Okay,
recording
cool. Okay.
as
Oh,
well.
also Toki's recording. Okay. Any other questions? Questions, comments, concerns? We're at 2:20 here. Hour and 20 minutes. Solid stream. A ton of work before I post my updates. Okay. All good. No worries, Maverick. Do your thing, man. Appreciate you doing the bullet points. I think that's very helpful. You have a knack for just grabbing the important information. Zeus created a lot of work for me. From Gates? Time to see if I can find other fuck. Saves me lots of time. Yeah, agreed. Levs and NFD, I don't want to do the guessing game anymore. Like, once we push these updates, we'll have more time to focus on like community events and things like that. Because what a couple of friends have pointed out to me is there's this really cool marble racing game. And I've had a couple people in the community bring it up to me before, and it's like much more exciting than just guessing a random number. Like, we all get to basically gamble on a marble race that there's no, it's totally random. Yes. So yes, Nibbler, architecture. Do we have any updates from Virtual Labs? I mean, I spoke to them. We chilled with them in East Denver. They were excited about their mainnet going live. The last that I knew was that we were waiting for their contract audits to come back so we could then deposit USA into their contracts to be used as rewards.
I think it's just about live. I think they tagged us in a tweet earlier, or maybe that was in Telegram. Let me go back to everything past their audits, and the zero exploit record. So I guess it's complete. At least the audit is complete. I don't think they provided a date yet, but I'd assume they should be ready probably in the next week. I'm hoping.
Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of what they told me. I think they first told me that they would be ready the first week in March, but I haven't heard back. And we were just, for as far as I know, we were just waiting for that contract audit to be completed so that we could deposit. Maverick, there's not currently any updates with Mode at this point. Looking to have a call with them early next week and further the conversation. Yeah, and that's
NFT staking. That's the big stuff. V2.
Staking V2. You can see that we actually have been working this entire time in the background.
I'm most excited. Yeah. I know you like V2 because you're a more design guy, but the staking, that's what I'm ready for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I think I'm most excited for the 1000X because what I notice is that everyone streams, all these gambling streamers, they're all just like doing slot machines and blackjack, and like there's no one streaming 1000X longs and shorts on crypto markets. And I think that's like a cool niche that we can essentially pioneer. Like, I mean, I'll happily do it. Big community. Nibbler, we have not talked to the Floki community about any AMAs. It's kind of tricky sometimes because people just, you say casino and people are just like, they're like, oh, casino, and we haven't really discussed any potential AMA with them. But I can send a message. I'm in a group with some other admins and we can see if that's something possible. Are you a Floki holder, Nibbler? I remember seeing Floki on like, it was even before the Dex Screener days. I want to say it was like maybe it was Dex Tools, like in the early days. And I remember seeing Floki like 500K market cap. And then I just saw every single day on Dex Tools, like at number 1 or number 2. And I was always like, what is this thing? Like, this is a scam. And obviously it wasn't a scam. Yeah, so that's my Floki story. Oh, you followed a bit. Yeah, Nick Hellman seems to be quite active in their community. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. But yeah, Nick seems to be quite active member of their community.
I just had a buddy text me yesterday. He had bought Floki like fall of 2021, and it had tanked, and I guess it just returned back to its normal value that he bought in. So
did he not DCA? He didn't DCA.
Of course, he didn't DCA, and then he just held it, and
Yes. So
he's like, I hope it goes up. I was like, well, you're betting on a meme, so
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't even. Yeah, that was wild. Doge.
And he's a programmer.
Dude,
a programmer like who could have bought a number of technical
and I'm sure that went down 90%. I'm sure. I mean, everything went down during that bear market. It was bad.
Yeah,
it was quite bad. But okay, guys. 2:30 here. If there's no other questions, comments, concerns, we'll wrap it up here. Solid AMA. Glad we got to share, some previews, some screenshots, and happy to see that people like the simple designs. Now you can see what we've kind of been working on behind the scenes. A little bit more polishing to do, and a little bit more testing, and everything's still good. We should have everything this month. Yeah, I'm very excited, and like in my opinion, the halvening hasn't even happened yet. Like historically, things don't even start to really heat up until multiple months after the halvening, as we all probably know. And we haven't even hit that yet. And I think Bitcoin had like 4 all-time highs this week already. So just a lot of excitement, a lot of good feelings about the future. And like all the timing is just lining up, great. Like the next wave of retail is not even here yet. It's still all of us OGs who just survived the longest bear market ever. So all in all, man, love all you guys. I appreciate you guys showing up every week. Like DEDPRZ got some more attention. Yeah, man, that's how it is. I mean, I know I saw Ian post. He was a bit frustrated as well with all the meme coins. I mean, there's just like, you just, there's like this Bernie, there's Horan, there's Obama, there's like all these random things on Solana that are just like multiple $1 million market caps that just do nothing, and they just launched like 2 minutes ago. So it is quite frustrating. Like we've been working on this for 2 years and we don't have that kind of volume. But I also would accredit it to the Sol chain. I mean, it's not nearly the activity going on Ethereum right now. So, but yeah, much love, guys. Thanks for sharing everything. Wolfie, yes, of course. Giga Bullish, LFG, let's go. Couple of great edits. Yeah, lots of NFT sales in the last few days. Futures, yes, Willem. Future is very bright, sir. I'm supreme. What do you mean you're supreme, Richard? Supreme leader? Oh, you're supreme leader. Is that good or bad? That means that's a good thing. Supreme is a good thing. Sounds good anyways. New Discord label. Oh, okay. Yep. So we just rolled that out. All right. So non-fungibles streaming in a few hours on Kick. If you guys have time, please please join and watch, support, chat, drop DEDPRZ links. Get more people in the casino. Chris P, yes, ArcX collab will happen. He was just with Ian in New York, and then I think he's coming back to Puerto Rico pretty soon. I think he said, and we'll go grab some dinner with him and discuss what that partnership looks like.
We have like 5 or like 10 partnerships. These are all like people and companies we've met in person, or I've talked to on the phone.
Yeah, like, a lot of stuff going on in the background.
Most casinos don't do all this like strategic, real partnerships.
Because I think most of the casinos are they're just casinos. And we are a crypto project that also has a casino. So we're attacking this from a very different standpoint, in my opinion. Like you didn't see like Rollbit or Based at like ETH Denver. Like that's not a conference that like Stake would go to. Like that's just they don't care. That's not their people. But like crypto people are my people. So that's why I think gives us a massive leg up and a massive advantage. 2:38. All right, Wolfie. All right, yeah, we're gonna jump here. We've been going for 90 minutes. Solid stream, guys. Love you guys. Thank you for showing up. We'll be here same time next week, except it'll be an hour earlier because now no more daylight savings. So, all right, guys, I'll catch you later. I'll be in the Telegram if you need me. Good stuff. See you guys next week.
Later.
All right, later, guys.
See you, everybody.
Good luck, NFD. Don't take us for a ride.
Later,
don't back up the casino. Yeah, later.
See you, everybody. Have a good weekend. Good evening. Good morning, wherever you are. Bye.